So boom, what is up you guys? This is Mick with Fresh from the Flea, and yes, I'm here to bring you guys a requested video. How to get started selling. I know a lot of you guys have asked. Here it comes. So this video is literally for people who are gonna try to start selling, who believe that this is the thing they want to do. And guess what? All power to you guys. Remember, all you can do is try. How can you do if you don't try? Thought of everything. The major points I'm gonna go off in here is number one is how to get started just selling. So the resale game as it is, you can go after new products. You go after Jordans, Nikes, Nike SBs, Supreme, FTP, anything, you know what I mean, Fairfax in general. Go over there, see something drop. You can literally buy it and sometimes resell it because some people can't get to the area. People are not from the area. Supreme drops are crazy, if you guys know. They've been getting crazier and crazier. You think about it all the way back then to now. You know, you may not even come out of there alive, pretty much. That's how it is on Fairfax sometimes. But that's how it goes. You literally buy the item and resell it for over 100%. Now, when you start getting to that, you know, bracket of things, that's insane, you guys. That's really insane that you can literally take something and flip it immediately. But that's what's happening right now, and that's the game. Big question that I'm getting is what I'm doing here, and what I'm showing pretty much is thrifting and reselling. Thrifting items, remember, the thrifted items I find are not just, you know, vintage. Remember, sometimes they're new, sometimes they are high-end products that in reality don't get the attention because nobody thinks it's real. That's another great little gem that I love finding, is stuff like that. It really is awesome, is finding something that, you know, people don't believe is, you know, genuine or real, and because you have the knowledge and the wisdom, you know, the stitching, you know, the inlining, you know, the type of material that would have been used for the year, just like this, okay, you guys. So a good example is this right here, a Louis Vuitton men's wallet that I had found. I forgot what episode it was, but it was very early, and I thought it was fake. Honestly, I thought it was fake. I saw that made in USA under licensed product. I thought it must be a fake. It's leather, but I didn't know, and then come to find out that during the, and forgive me about the years or whatever, but you know, later on to the 80s, into the 90s, you know, Louis Vuitton was having another company actually finish the products for them. They were sending them the items, and it was from here, called the French Luggage Company. And a lot of those items look not fake, but if somebody went to legit check them and try to find, you know, something about the new stuff, it's not going to be the same. And that's the crazy thing about this. I just love the fact where you can come up on items that people just passing on them because they just think it's fake. And even that one, I got that thing for $3. Okay, that's what's going on here. Seriously. Now into the thrifting and reselling. How do you corner your market? Like, the major thing here is, what are you guys buying, and is it just interesting to you? And you have to understand that's what I do. I literally, something inside of me always says, hey, pick that item up. I remember that item because it's from my childhood, it's from my past. A lot of you guys do ask, and you wonder, why am I picking up this item and I'm passing up on so much good stuff? But the thing is, again, I'm doing it again another day. Remember, I know good stuff is good stuff, and to sell is to sell, to be a reseller, to be a businessman in general. But nostalgia in general that I get from all this stuff is just overwhelming at times. But in reality, you got to realize what your peers like, right? If you're going to be a seller. So the whole thing, it goes back to here. Remember, sports is a big one. Go all the way through the line. You can go from the new stuff all the way back to the vintage stuff. It's a big market right there. And if you are a sports person or even have any interest in sports, you got money in the bank pretty much by finding some of the stuff. Like this one right here. Like this one right here, I found the Sports Specialties Atlanta Falcons in the heather gray colorway. The thing is in amazing condition right here. I know I got a few offers for about 50. One guy said 100 shipped. These things talk crazy amount of money, and you think about it, it's like, I found this in a thrift shop, got it for $3, and the condition's insane, yes, but you know, not always is gonna be like that. And that's the thing, is for this hat alone, you know, I've seen them online for different heathers, and they're going over 100 plus. So you think about this, is the sports stuff's crazy. Sports Specialty is one thing to think about. It's like a big massive thing. The scripts, I found a Phoenix Sun script one time, and it's like, these are the things you don't find them every once in a while. Remember, you find them, but they're very rare to find them because people are looking for them. And then you go into this. What is popular now may not be popular in a few months. And then you go the opposite. What's popular then may not be popular now. So the thing is I bought things that literally were not popular at all. They were just vintage in general, which I love vintage. I go down the line with that. Remember, I go down the line with that, and a lot of people don't know why I'm picking up something, right? Because it's just vintage. And then it sells months later, but what's the stuff that's gonna actually sell fast? You know, I don't really know either. You know, I've been doing this for a while, but it's like the stuff that I think is cool is not always cool to everybody. That's the thing. I know you guys liking my style or something like that, but I wear, you know, if you guys know, I wear some of the craziest stuff sometimes. But and then you know, this goes all the way back to where to sell. You know, how can you get started just selling, right? So I always say this: use what you have in front of you. Use what's free, because that'll help you. That'll help you completely get started in a way that you already know. So Instagram posts. Post up what you find. A lot of people like to post up the stuff that they find in the store. You know, I'm guilty of that. And that's the thing is, I don't really sell off the Instagram at all. I used to, but I don't. So I'm posting up the stuff just for people to look. Oh, guess what I found? What I'm actually posting up on is on Depop, right? And that's another story right there with the Depop, right? So originally I started with Big Cartel. It's great. Okay, BigCartel.com was a great starting point for me to really get into it, to really know. So the thing is, it allows you to actually look at how many people actually look at your website. Meaning you're responsible to have traffic come to the website, meaning to gather people to your website, right? So you can do that with like how I did it was with the YouTube videos. Instagram posts is a good one. Anything, if you got social media, use it to your advantage, right? Post up the stuff. You got vintage. You like vintage stuff. I got the stuff. You like sports stuff. I got the stuff. If you like high-end stuff, if you find that stuff, put it all in there. And the thing is, use what you got, right? This goes back to Depop. Why did I choose Depop? So with Depop, it's got pretty much okay low fee, right? You get into a lot of serious people. They're using eBay and stuff like that. The fees are crazy, you know, people say, but if you're making that much money on there, go with it. Again, more traffic, more people all around the world, the shipping, everything. With me, I only sell locally. I only sell locally to the States right now. As of right now, I've had a bad experience with shipping overseas, and I've let it tarnish that, you know, unsafeness feeling, right? And the thing is, once that happens, it's kind of like, so it's not so much I'm saying no to it, right? There's special cases, but there's a lot of extra stuff you have to do to send overseas. So as of right now, that's why I'm leaving it at that. The shipping in Depop is one thing I like too, because it's set shipping. I'm not setting it. So the only thing is, I used to buy items like shoes. I used to sell them and be like, okay, I'll do $10 shipping. Guess what? It's not $10 shipping. When I get there, it's $14 or $16 shipping. Now I just lost some of the money plus the PayPal fee. So this is why I like Depop, is because it's set. So you go $4 is for half a pound, so 8 ounces. You get for 2 pounds, $7, $9 is 10 pounds. It's awesome, because that's enough right there. The $9 is to sell shoes in general, and that's why when I sell shoes, boom, they go off $9. Good to go. That's it. There's no problems there. There's nothing that I'm gonna have to pay more or anything. So the shipping label is, people ask me all the time, do you pay for your shipping labels? No. The person who's buying the item, right, pays for that shipping label. And what's crazy is they pay Depop directly. It's nothing to do with me. I don't put any address in. I don't set anything up. It's literally done through Depop. It's awesome. So Depop does it. They send it to me. I have no connection to it. So if somebody goes, oh, I accidentally put the wrong address in, I can't do anything about it. I even tell them there's nothing I can do. Now there's certain instances that it literally is the wrong address. It's not going to work, right? So the refund has to be done. Everything has to be done again. So that's the only issue with it. But what that means is I have no connection to it. My only responsibility in reality is to take the package, tape it on, and actually bring it to the post office. That is my actual responsibility with it. And I love that, because, and then you guys wonder, why do I film at the post office? Why do I show myself shipping? It's not just for the person that's viewing that maybe bought it from me because of the YouTube channel. A lot of the people that buy from me, sometimes they don't even know I'm a YouTuber. They don't even know I make YouTube videos at all. So that's the whole thing, is it's all on them pretty much. You know, that if they have a problem with their shipping and stuff like that, it's on USPS. Again, I could be liable for it through PayPal inquiries and stuff. You know, I've had the problem. You know, the thing is crazy is, like, I've had, doing this reselling thing, I've only had 2 problems through PayPal. Okay, 2, and I've won both of them. Remember, this goes off the idea that when you put in a post, that's another thing with these posts, right? When you put your post in there, the major thing to do is, remember, post up front and back. All you gotta do is really show the stuff and list the items. I have been doing measurements, and the measurements are saving me a lot of time, because a lot of people ask, can you please measure it out? And some people don't do that. Well, I'm starting to do that. Saves me a bunch of time with any problems with them, any talking. It's great. It's awesome. So that's the major thing to point here. Now, shipping stuff. This is the major thing that people ask me. Look, you can get tape from the dollar store. You can get tape anywhere, right? Tape's very important. Make sure that it actually works, that's actually sticking and everything. And then look, bubble mailers are a long way. Look, the cheapest way to ship things, shirts and everything, great. If you're gonna ship some shoes, you better use sometimes a box, because it depends on what the shoes are. You don't want them to get creased or anything, so that's what it is. And don't use a shoebox. Remember, unless you're gonna wrap it up, it's different. But if you're gonna use a shoebox, don't just put the shoebox. I've actually gotten shoes in a shoebox taped like this. And I remember I posted up on Instagram, I'm like, I thought we got past this, you guys. You know, in reality, like, that shouldn't be a thing anymore. But people do it, remember. So buyer beware. That's the way it goes. Other than that, you guys, I'm just going to say good luck. And remember, you guys, more videos to come. This is Mick from Fresh from the Flea.